Welcome back to Lucky Fortune English Podcast. I'm Vincent, and I'm excited to be here with you today, March 3rd, 2025, to explore what the stars have in store for us.
And I'm Jenny, thrilled to be diving into today's horoscope with all of you.
So we'll be exploring work, love, finances, and health for each sign. Who knows? Maybe listening to this deep dive will give you an extra boost of luck today.
Maybe so.
All right, let's get right into it with Aries.
Okay.
The horoscope emphasizes boldness and decisiveness for Aries today. It's interesting how those traits are connected to work and finances in this forecast. What are your thoughts?
It's almost as if the stars are urging Aries to act quickly and seize opportunities before they vanish. There's a sense of urgency, like maybe that project you've been hesitant to start or that conversation you've been putting off. Today's the day to tackle it head on.
So if you're an Aries listening, maybe today's the day to ask for that raise or finally pitch that business idea.
Precisely. Don't let self-doubt hold you back. And when it comes to relationships, Aries' honesty is key. The forecast suggests that straightforward communication, even if it feels a bit uncomfortable, will lead to stronger connections.
It's about being authentic and letting your true feelings be known rather than trying to craft the perfect response.
Exactly. And don't forget, Aries, a clear mind comes with a hydrated body. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water today to keep that fiery energy going.
Great advice. Now let's move on to Taurus. This forecast mentions power dynamics being at play for Tauruses, especially in negotiations. That sounds intense. What could that look like in their day-to-day life?
It could manifest in various ways. Maybe a Taurus is in the middle of a business deal, or even just trying to decide on weekend plans with friends. The key takeaway here is patience. The horoscope advises against rushing into decisions. Instead, observe, assess, and wait for the right moment to make your move.
So maybe instead of forcing a solution, a Taurus might benefit from taking a step back, listening carefully to others, and considering all angles before asserting their own perspective.
Exactly. It's a day for Taurus to leverage their natural strength and resilience, but also to recognize that timing is everything.
Now, what about love and finances for Taurus?
The forecast suggests focusing on harmony in relationships, avoid getting caught up in petty disagreements, instead seek compromise and understanding financially. It's a good day for Taurus to review their budget and consider any long-term investments they've been contemplating.
Practical and grounded, just like a Taurus. What about their health?
The horoscope reminds Taurus of the importance of balance, especially that work-life balance. Make sure to prioritize relaxation and downtime to avoid burnout. Perhaps a relaxing evening activity or some time spent in nature would be beneficial.
Solid advice for everyone, really. Now on to Gemini. It seems like things might be a bit unpredictable at work for Gemini today. The forecast mentions a readjustment period. What could that entail for them?
It seems Gemini might need to revisit some of their recent accomplishments and potentially make some changes. This could mean tweaking a project, revising a proposal, or even rethinking their approach to a task. It's not necessarily about starting over, but rather about refining and solidifying their work.
So maybe instead of feeling frustrated, a Gemini could view this as an opportunity to catch any oversights and ensure their work is truly top-notch.
Exactly. It's a chance to apply their sharp intellect and attention to detail, ensuring a strong foundation for future success.
Attention to detail, a great reminder for all of us, really. Now, let's talk about love and finances for Gemini.
The forecast suggests that relationships are smooth sailing for Gemini today. No major drama or conflicts financially. While it's fine to indulge in a little retail therapy, the horoscope advises against any significant investments right now.
Interesting. So maybe hold off on buying that new car or making any major financial decisions today. Gemini, what about their health?
The forecast emphasizes the importance of movement for Gemini today. Whether it's a brisk walk, a dance class, or simply taking the stairs instead of the elevator, incorporating some physical activity, can boost both their energy levels and their mood.
Always good to get those endorphins flowing. All right. Next up, we have Cancer. The forecast mentions external pressures impacting Cancer, especially in their career. What kind of pressures could they be facing?
It seems that Cancer may be feeling the weight of expectations from others, maybe their boss colleagues, or even societal pressures. And the horoscope encourages them to stay true to their own internal compass and not let these external forces dictate their path.
So it's about trusting their intuition and not letting outside noise drown out their own inner voice.
Exactly. It's a reminder that Cancer's greatest strength lies in their ability to tap into their emotions and follow their heart, even when external pressures try to pull them in different directions.
Such an important reminder, especially in today's fast-paced world. What about love and finances for Cancer?
The forecast suggests a peaceful and stable day for Cancer's relationships. No need for grand gestures or pronouncements of love. Just enjoy the simple joy of connection. Financially, things seem to be running smoothly for Cancer. No major expenses or unexpected bills are predicted, so they can breathe easy today.
Sounds like a nice calm day for Cancer, at least on the relationship and financial fronts. What about their health?
The forecast predicts a relaxed mental state for Cancer today, which is fantastic for overall well-being. No need for any drastic changes, just continue prioritizing self-care and doing what feels good.
Now let's turn our attention to Leo. While Leos are known for their confidence, today's forecast cautions against taking everything at face value. It specifically mentions being wary of misinformation. Why might that be especially relevant for Leo today?
It seems there's a possibility of encountering misleading information, perhaps rumors or gossip circulating in their professional circles. The horoscope encourages Leo to be discerning, to question what they hear, and to seek out multiple sources before jumping to conclusions or making decisions based on potentially inaccurate information.
So rather than blindly accepting what they hear, maybe Leo could benefit from doing a little research, asking clarifying questions, and really analyzing the situation before taking action.
Precisely, it's about using their natural intelligence and critical thinking skills to navigate the information landscape and make informed choices.
Great advice. Now, what about Leo's love life and finances today?
The forecast highlights the importance of clear and open communication in Leo's relationships. It suggests checking in with their partner, expressing their needs, and making sure they're both on the same page financially. If Leo is considering any investments, the horoscope advises seeking guidance from a trusted financial advisor before making any big moves.
Always a wise idea to get expert advice when it comes to finances. And what about Leo's health today?
The forecast encourages Leo to let go of unnecessary worries and anxieties. It's about focusing on what they can control and releasing what they can't. Perhaps engaging in activities that promote relaxation and mental clarity, like meditation or spending time in nature, would be beneficial.
Excellent advice. Now on to Virgo. This forecast mentions external influences potentially affecting Virgo's relationships. It even uses the phrase, tricky social situations. What kind of scenarios could this be referring to?
It could manifest as anything from family drama to friends meddling in their personal life. Perhaps there are differing opinions or expectations being placed upon Virgo's relationship, creating a sense of pressure or tension. The key here is for Virgo to stay grounded in their own values and not let these external influences dictate their choices.
So maybe it's a day for Virgo to establish healthy boundaries, communicate their needs assertively, and prioritize their own emotional well-being above the opinions of others.
Exactly. It's about remembering that they have the power to choose who they let into their inner circle and what kind of energy they allow to influence their relationships.
Now, what about Virgo's work and finances today?
The forecast advises Virgo to be cautious of individuals who exhibit emotional instability or drama, especially in their work environment. Protecting their energy and focusing on their tasks is key financially. Virgo is advised to be conservative with their spending and avoid making any impulsive purchases.
So maybe take a rain check on that online shopping spree, Virgo.
Perhaps it's a day to focus on financial stability and avoid unnecessary risks.
And what about Virgo's health?
The forecast emphasizes stress management for Virgo today. Engaging in activities that promote relaxation and release tension is crucial. Additionally, staying hydrated is key, especially if they find themselves feeling overwhelmed or anxious.
Great advice. All right, let's move on to Libra. This forecast highlights Libra finding joy in their work today. That sounds lovely. What kind of work might bring Libra fulfillment today?
The horoscope suggests that Libra will thrive in tasks that allow them to express their creativity, connect with others, and bring beauty and harmony to their surroundings. It encourages them to pursue projects that align with their passions and values.
So if you're a Libra listening, maybe today is the day to tackle that art project you've been putting off. Volunteer your time for a cause you care about, or simply focus on bringing a sense of peace and balance to your workspace.
Exactly. It's about tapping into that innate sense of grace and finding ways to infuse it into their work.
I love that. Now, what about love and finances for Libra today?
The forecast emphasizes open and honest communication as key to maintaining harmony in Libra's relationships. Addressing any misunderstandings promptly can prevent them from escalating into larger issues financially. Libra's outlook is stable, and promising the horoscope encourages them to continue pursuing projects that align with their financial goals and to be patient with the process.
So maybe instead of getting caught up in quick wins, Libra should focus on building a solid foundation for long-term financial success.
Exactly. It's about trusting the journey and making steady progress toward their goals.
And what about Libra's health today?
The forecast suggests that Libra is in good health overall. Continuing their existing healthy habits and maintaining a positive outlook will ensure they stay on track.
Great. Now let's delve into Scorpio's forecast. This horoscope indicates that Scorpio may face challenging situations at work today. What kind of situations could arise?
It seems Scorpio might encounter circumstances that feel unfair or unjust. Perhaps they're dealing with a difficult coworker, facing unexpected obstacles in a project, or feeling undervalued in their role. The horoscope advises them to observe the situation carefully before taking any drastic action.
So rather than reacting impulsively, Scorpio might benefit from taking a step back, assessing the situation objectively, and gathering more information before making any decisions.
Precisely, it's about using their natural strategic thinking and emotional intelligence to navigate the situation calmly and effectively.
Now, what about Scorpio's relationships and finances today?
The forecast suggests that external factors may impact Scorpio's relationships, potentially creating tension or misunderstanding. It could be anything from family issues to social dynamics interfering with their personal life. The horoscope encourages Scorpio to avoid reacting impulsively and to give themselves time to process their emotions before engaging in potentially volatile conversations financially. Scorpio should be prepared for unexpected expenses.
So maybe double-check those automatic payments and make sure there's a little cushion in the budget just in case.
Exactly. It's a day for Scorpio to be financially prepared and avoid any unnecessary risks.
And what about Scorpio's health today?
The forecast urges Scorpio to be mindful of their physical safety and avoid taking any unnecessary risks. Perhaps engaging in grounding activities like yoga or spending time in nature could help them feel more centered and connected.
Always good advice. Now let's move on to Sagittarius. This forecast emphasizes a relaxed and carefree attitude for Sagittarius today. What does that look like in action?
The horoscope encourages Sagittarius to approach their work with a sense of playfulness and lightheartedness. It suggests finding joy in the tasks at hand, rather than getting bogged down by stress or pressure.
So maybe instead of getting caught up in perfectionism, Sagittarius could benefit from injecting a bit of humor into their day, taking breaks to engage in activities that bring them joy, and remembering that not everything has to be so serious.
Precisely, it's about embracing their naturally optimistic and adventurous spirit, even in the midst of their daily responsibilities.
I love that. Now, what about love and finances for Sagittarius today?
The forecast suggests that Sagittarius should focus on enjoying the present moment with their partner, appreciating the simple joys of their connection, and letting go of any minor disagreements financially. Sagittarius is advised to strike a balance between enjoying themselves and being mindful of their spending.
So maybe indulge in a little treat, but don't go overboard.
Exactly. It's about finding that sweet spot between indulging in life's pleasures and staying on track with their financial goals.
And what about Sagittarius' health today?
The forecast suggests that Sagittarius should pay attention to their immune system, ensuring they're getting enough rest, eating nourishing foods, and managing stress levels. Perhaps incorporating some immune-boosting supplements or herbal teas into their routine would be beneficial.
Always a good reminder to boost those defenses, especially as we transition between seasons. All right, let's see what Capricorn's horoscope has in store. This forecast suggests that Capricorn might need to get out and about a bit more today. What kind of activities might benefit them?
It seems that Capricorn may be feeling a bit stagnant or uninspired due to spending too much time indoors or stuck in routine. The horoscope encourages them to step outside their comfort zone and engage in activities that invigorate both their body and mind.
So maybe a hike in nature, a visit to a museum, or even just exploring a new part of their city.
Exactly. Anything that sparks their curiosity, gets them moving, and introduces a fresh perspective.
Now, what about Capricorn's relationships and finances today?
The forecast indicates that Capricorn might be experiencing some communication challenges with their partner. It encourages them to be patient, understanding, and to make a conscious effort to improve their communication skills financially. Capricorn's outlook is stable and predictable. The horoscope advises them to stick to their existing financial plan and avoid making any rash decisions.
So maybe hold off on those impulse buys, Capricorn.
Exactly. It's a day for Capricorn to focus on consistency and stability in their financial life.
And what about Capricorn's health?
The forecast suggests that Capricorn would benefit from incorporating more physical activity into their routine. Exercise is a great way to relieve stress, boost energy levels, and improve overall well-being.
Always a good reminder. Right, on to Aquarius. This forecast emphasizes learning and collaboration for Aquarius today. What kind of learning opportunities might arise for them?
The horoscope suggests that Aquarius can gain valuable insights and avoid potential pitfalls by tapping into the knowledge and experience of others. It's a good day to seek out mentors, connect with colleagues, or engage in collaborative projects.
So maybe attend a workshop, reach out to someone they admire for advice, or simply have open and honest conversations with their peers to exchange ideas and perspectives.
Exactly. It's about embracing the power of collective wisdom and recognizing that they don't have to go it alone.
Now, what about Aquarius's love life and finances today?
The forecast indicates a degree of uncertainty in Aquarius's love life today. Open and honest communication is crucial to navigate any potential challenges or misunderstandings that may arise financially. The horoscope advises Aquarius to adopt a conservative approach, avoiding risky investments and prioritizing stability.
So maybe stick to the tried and true methods and avoid any speculative ventures today.
Exactly. It's a day for Aquarius to focus on building a solid financial foundation and avoiding unnecessary risks.
And what about Aquarius's health?
The forecast suggests that Aquarius is in good health overall, maintaining their current healthy habits and making small adjustments such as prioritizing sleep and hydration can further enhance their well-being.
Great advice, all right. Last but not least, let's explore Pisces' forecast. It sounds like Pisces is feeling inspired to learn and grow today. What specific areas might pique their interest?
The horoscope suggests that Pisces is eager to expand their knowledge and skills, particularly in areas that can enhance their career prospects or personal growth. It encourages them to pursue new learning opportunities, whether it's taking a course, reading a book, or simply engaging in conversations with those who have expertise in their areas of interest.
So maybe sign up for that online course they've been eyeing, dust off that self-help book, or reach out to a mentor in their field.
Exactly. It's about feeding their intellectual curiosity and investing in their personal and professional development.
I love that. No. What about love and finances for Pisces today?
The forecast encourages Pisces to share their interests and passions with their partner. It's a good day to plan activities together that spark joy and create a deeper sense of connection financially. The horoscope suggests that Pisces might want to explore new opportunities or ventures.
So maybe research different investment options, consider starting a side hustle, or simply brainstorm ways to increase their income.
Exactly. It's a day for Pisces to be open to new possibilities and explore ways to expand their financial horizons.
And what about Pisces' health today?
The forecast encourages Pisces to maintain a healthy lifestyle by sticking to their established routines and prioritizing self-care. Getting enough sleep, eating nourishing foods, and managing stress levels are key to maintaining their overall well-being.
Great advice.
Yeah.
Wow, we've covered a lot of ground today, exploring the unique energies and opportunities for each sign.
It's fascinating how many of these forecasts today seem to be kind of pointing towards introspection and self-reliance.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Cancer is being advised to trust their intuition amidst, external pressures, or Leo being cautioned about misinformation. There seems to be this kind of collective message encouraging all of us to look inward and really, rely on our own inner compass.
That's a good point. It's like the stars are reminding us that we have the answers within ourselves.
Exactly. And it's not just about avoiding all the negative stuff out there. It's about recognizing our own strengths and our values and passions, like Libra finding joy in their work, or Pisces being inspired to learn and grow.
Yeah, it's a powerful reminder that amidst all the external noise, our own intuition can really guide us toward what truly resonates with us.
Absolutely. And sometimes we just need a little nudge, even from the stars, to remember that.
Now, I love all this talk about, inner wisdom. But let's get practical for a minute. We've discussed all these potential challenges and opportunities for each sign, but what are some really concrete steps our listeners can take, like based on their horoscopes?
Okay, so for Aries who's being encouraged to seize opportunities, maybe today is the day to update their resume,
Okay.
or practice their elevator pitch, or even reach out to a potential mentor.
Love it. Actionable advice is key. What about Tauruses? They're advised to be patient and to avoid, impulsive spending.
Right, so for Taurus, maybe today's the perfect time to create a budget or research those long-term investments or practice some mindfulness techniques to maybe curb any impulse buys.
Mindfulness is such a valuable tool for so many aspects of life. What about Gemini, who's encouraged to focus on details and accuracy in their work?
Right, so maybe for Gemini, today's the day to declutter their workspace, create a to-do list, or just double-check those important emails before hitting send. Anything that just helps them stay organized and attentive.
Excellent suggestions. And for Cancer, who's dealing with external pressures?
For Cancer, maybe today's about setting boundaries with those who just drain their energy. Maybe it's journaling to process their emotions, or just spending time doing something that they really love that really nourishes their soul.
Self-care is crucial, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed. What about Leo, who's been warned about misinformation?
For Leo, today could be about fact-checking, researching multiple sources, or even just taking a moment to pause and reflect before reacting to any shocking news or gossip.
Don't just believe everything you hear. Leo. What about Virgo, who's navigating tricky social situations?
Okay, so for Virgo, practicing assertive communication is key. Maybe they could rehearse setting boundaries with those who overstep, or practice calmly expressing their needs and opinions, even in, challenging conversations.
Speaking your truth is so important now.
Mhm.
What about Libra, who's encouraged to pursue their passions?
Maybe today is about brainstorming creative projects, signing up for that art class they've been thinking about, or simply just carving out some time for those activities that bring them joy and feed their soul.
I love that follow your bliss, Libra. What about Scorpio, who's dealing with external influences impacting their relationships?
So for Scorpio, active listening and empathy will be vital today. Perhaps today's about having a heart-to-heart conversation with their partner, seeking to understand each other's perspectives without judgment, or simply just practicing patience and understanding during those moments of tension.
Yeah, communication and understanding are crucial in any relationship. Now, Sagittarius is being encouraged to embrace that lighthearted attitude. What would that look like for them today?
Perhaps Sagittarius could just add a little playfulness to their day, try a new game, watch a funny movie, or simply just spend some time with loved ones who make them laugh.
Laughter is truly the best medicine. What about Capricorn, who's encouraged to step out of their routine?
Maybe today's the day for Capricorn to try a new form of exercise, explore a different part of town, or simply just spend some time in nature away from those screens and deadlines.
Great ideas now. Aquarius is being encouraged to learn from others. How can they put that into practice today?
So Aquarius could reach out to a mentor, attend a networking event, or even just engage in conversations with people who inspire them, seeking to learn from their experiences and perspectives.
Yeah, expanding your network and learning from others is so valuable. And finally, Pisces is feeling inspired to learn and grow. What action steps could they take today?
Okay, so for Pisces, maybe today's about enrolling in that online course, researching a topic that fascinates them, or even picking up a book that expands their knowledge in a particular field.
It's never too late to expand your horizons and pursue your passions. Wow, it has been so fascinating, like exploring all these horoscopes today.
Yeah, right.
It's amazing how even just a simple daily forecast can spark so much like insight and inspiration.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good reminder that whether you're, a seasoned astrology enthusiast or just kind of casually curious about it,
Yeah,
horoscopes can be such a fun and thought-provoking tool, for self-reflection.
absolutely. It's not about letting the stars totally dictate our lives or anything.
Hmm.
It's about using these insights as a springboard,
Yeah.
for personal growth and self-discovery.
Exactly. It's about recognizing patterns and considering different perspectives and ultimately just empowering ourselves to make those choices that align with our values and aspirations.
Well said. So, dear listener, as we kind of wrap up our deep dive into the Zodiac, we encourage you to reflect on what resonated most with you today.
Yeah, what really stood out to you?
What insights sparked your curiosity? What actions are you now inspired to take?
Remember, the stars can offer guidance, but we ultimately,
Right.
have the power to shape our own destinies.
I love that.
Yeah.
So go out there and create your own lucky fortune. Thank you for joining us on this astrological adventure.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more lucky insights.
Subscribing to our channel will bring you good luck. See you again.